Welcome back to Ursula's Farmhouse Kitchen. Today I want to show you some more ways of how to have a great Super Bowl party. I know you'll be inviting your friends and maybe your family too, hopefully your family. And I just wanted to show you some really cool things today. So first but not last, I want to show you just some simple cheeses, and I actually found these on clearance at Walmart the other day, and they still have a good date and everything. But anyway, I've got smoked Gouda, and it says New York cheese. Havarti, dill Havarti. This was only $1.99. Cheese is expensive. When I can get it on a deal, that's what I'm gonna do. And this is creamy Havarti, and I'm just gonna cube it up into little bitty cubes, and the day of the Super Bowl, we'll put them in these cute little wooden bowls, and they're called, it says Dwell Studios, and it says hand wash only, not for microwave. But these are made in India, and I picked them up at TJ Maxx. And I just took them out of the package and also just washed them. But they came in a cute little rope looking bag, and they're handcrafted in India, only $5.99. So in my mind, when I bought them a few months ago, I said, you know, this would be great on a charcuterie board. So we are gonna have a charcuterie Sunday afternoon for the game. My son is actually bringing it, so I'll just probably add these on the side as some extra cheeses. And so let's go on and get started. I'm gonna open these packages and go ahead and cube them up. I don't have the crackers in front of me, but you get whatever crackers you'd like and whatever cheeses you'd like, because let me tell you, most people, when they are in a group watching a game, they love cheese and crackers. It's always a hit. So go for the cheese and crackers. If your family likes it and your friends. This is the smoked Gouda New York cheese right here. And it's a real pretty creamy yellow. I'm just gonna use a big knife.
If we try, then we can do it like no
Try
other.
to get it as straight as I can.
Give it all to me and I will give it all to you, 'cause there ain't no doubt that we will stay together forever after. Forever after. Before this place was full of holes and
It's a little bit hard to cut. All right, now I'm gonna make me some nice little blocks.
But now we should have liked someone to hold.
That was kind of thin. This is more like it right here.
A little piece of. If we
So we want them to be probably about this size.
future. If we try, then we can do it like no other couple. Give it all to me and I will give it all to you, 'cause there ain't no doubt that we will stay together forever after. Forever after.
And you don't want them to be too big, so you might have to cut them twice. Let's just see how this is gonna look in this little bowl here. I just thought these bowls were adorable. I think that looks really cute. And either on a charcuterie or next to it, because it might be too full of meats and olives and other things. But anyway, that is gonna be beautiful. And you always want the cheeses to be different colors too, to be appealing to the eye. So this one is sprinkled in with dill. I think that'll be really pretty. I know when I go to Publix, the cheese is very high, so I was really lucky to find this cheese at Walmart, because these were less than $2 each. They were $1.99. And I am all about good deals. can cube that up later. I just wanted to show y'all some samples. And then we're gonna move on to another snack in a few minutes. Sometimes my videos tend to go really long, so I'm trying to condense them a little bit so it's not so long. The dill Havarti I've bought several times at Publix, and it's so good. Like with the sandwich with their deli meat, it is so yummy. Okay, so that is the dill Havarti. Looks really, really good, y'all. It's got that wonderful dill weed in there. All right, now let's go for a different one. This is just called creamy Havarti, so it's just the plain. And it says use for a grilled cheese or toss into a garden or pasta salad or pair with honey. So that might be a really good thing to add to our charcuterie sundaes. Put some honey on there. So this is the plain Havarti. This one is the smoked Gouda. I'm gonna put it like this so I can see. All right, and again, I'm just gonna go in and cut slices and then go into cubes. I have always loved cheese, and I know it's very fattening, so that is to my demise. I shouldn't be eating so much cheese. I have to tell myself, no, you shouldn't do all that cheese. I need to eat more vegetables and more fruits and stay away from the cheese so much. I also love the, you know, the salamis and pepperonis and that kind of thing too. And I believe that is really high in cholesterol, so I need to stay away from, you know, all that processed meat. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this one done. All right, and it's okay if you stack it up a little bit. On several of the cooking shows that I watch, they stack up their oranges and they stack up everything in bowls, and it's okay. I'm gonna try this one out. This is just the creamy Havarti. Very creamy and smooth. I love it. It's very good. Now let me try the dill. This is the Havarti with dill weed. It's very smooth, just like the plain. And I'm not tasting the dill very much. I'm not sure why. You can see the dill, but it's not very strong with this one. Now, I'm not going to cut this up right now, but this one is just sharp cheddar. And I would never make a cheese tray without some sharp cheddar on it. But anyway, you know how it's going to look. I would put it in this little bowl and do little cubes. So that is the cheese and cracker demo. And I hope that you enjoyed it. And now what I'm gonna do, since today is not the Super Bowl party is tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and store everything in these nice little quart-sized bags. And I'll put everything safely in the fridge. That's the Havarti with dill. And this is the plain Havarti. Okay, and this one is the Gouda, and I'm gonna remember it's got 2 bars, and I'm gonna label my bag so I won't forget what kind of cheese these are. This one is the Gouda, the smoked Gouda. And I'll put those in there. I always keep my Sharpie close by so I can label everything. So this is smoked Gouda. And this is creamy Havarti. And this is Havarti with dill. Now, this will take up much less space than all these bowls loaded in with cheese. So whenever you can put things in bags, that's a winner for the fridge. All right, next up, I'm gonna make a fruit tray, and I'm gonna show you how to carve the pineapple and all that good stuff. Hold on. One more thing I wanted to mention, when you make a cheese and cracker tray, make sure that you put everything on a really pretty dish. This came from, I believe this came from TJ Maxx for maybe $6 or $7 a long time ago. I've had it more than 5 years. And whenever I find pretty trays, I think, ooh, hors d'oeuvres, cheese and crackers, you know, charcuterie. So it doesn't have to be made out of wood to be a charcuterie. It can be any pretty dish, okay? And that's that. Now I want to talk about the fruit. So let's pop over here. All right, so now I was just going to show you the fruits that I have so far. I'm actually going to pick up a few more things today. I've got strawberries, just a small carton. I have some red seedless grapes, not very many because we have so many snacks going on for Sunday. And a fresh pineapple. I'm going to highlight fresh on all of this stuff when I am serving for a party, and it's where I can get fresh. I always get fresh instead of frozen. Now, after I cut up everything today, I am going to have to make sure that it doesn't turn dark. So I'll show you what to do in just a few minutes. I don't have to worry about the grapes. I'm going to just rinse these off. Got a colander here. And I really and truly just use water to rinse off my fruits and vegetables. I know a lot of people get a, you know, like a vegetable or fruit wash, and I've seen them in the stores, and I've had them before, but I mean, plain water is also fine. Take out any mushy ones that you see. Those are not worthy of the fruit bowl. Okay, that looks good. And now I'm going to put them in one of my favorite little bags. The half gallon hefty bag is amazing. And I'm going to put my grapes in there. And these don't have to be dry, but when you're washing strawberries, they do need to be dry if you're going to prepare them, and go ahead and wash them and put them in the fridge. Dry strawberries last a lot longer than wet strawberries. I love grapes. These two are not worthy, they're too soft. All right, so that's my grapes already prepared for tomorrow. Now I'll get my strawberries. And use a small cutting board. And I'm just gonna take the little tops off. I'm going to leave them whole. I don't want to cut them up. Now this guy is really big, so I'm going to cut him in half. That guy is huge. Beautiful. Gonna put that one in 4 pieces because it's still big pieces. Wow, he's big too. And I'm gonna have to hurry because I've got some friends that are taking me to lunch today, and they invited me to lunch today, so I've got to hurry up with this video. If you see just one little small soft spot, just slice it off, because you can still save it if the berry looks good. But if there's discoloration, toss it. Again, I'm just going to rinse with water. I'm going to get several paper towels and just kind of pat these dry. Get another paper towel. Just gently pat them dry. These are thin paper towels too. And you know, strawberries also store well in mason jars. If you're just gonna, if you have a lot of strawberries and you want to store them, like a couple of mason jars of strawberries, that's a great container to put them in. But when you go to Home Goods, they have really nice containers for fruit as well. I'm just gonna put these in here because we're gonna use them tomorrow. But I just wanted to emphasize getting the water off of them because that really makes them start aging. Okay,
This
so now
is
as
a
the
good
grapes
day as any
washed and clean and the strawberries washed
to
and
start
clean.
the
Next up is our
rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many. When the acorn's gone under the knife, and I can feel
Alright, and I'm gonna bring it over here,
on my skin
show you.
beginning far from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow.
I was just wondering where this pineapple came from. It came from Costa Rica. Let me make sure you can see over here now. Okay. So it says sweet pineapple from Costa Rica. All right. And I don't have a special way of cutting it. I just cut off the top. And then I just start slicing off, I call it the bark. And I try to get it as thin as I can because I don't want to waste any pineapple. I think this is my favorite fruit, y'all. It has got to be the best kind of fruit that God made. And I've heard many times that when you're at the store, the best way to know if it's really ready is to smell of it. I did not smell of it this time, but I generally do. It's definitely ready because I can really smell it. But when it's ready, you can smell it through all of the casing and all, through all of its bark. And pineapple is very costly to get that's already chopped up. I mean, sometimes it's like $6 for a small bowl of pineapple. So you do better off getting one. I'm not sure how much this one was. It was probably like $3 for the whole pineapple. So why not just spend a little time cutting it, and it's fresher because you know you've just cut it. So I like to get fresh things for that reason. I know that I bought it fresh and it hasn't been sitting in a warehouse somewhere. Then I'm just gonna find all the little spots that I don't think anybody's gonna wanna eat. And then I'll start cutting it. All right, I'm gonna start cutting it now. There is a core right there in the middle, so I'll just cut around that core. let me get a bowl. And remember, like I said, we've got to make sure we don't cut the core piece because nobody's going to want to eat that tough part. And I have got to get a slice of pineapple. Oh my goodness, y'all. No better fruit than that. But I'm just being opinionated. All right, I just make little squares around the core so I don't slice that. I think I'll try 2 slices at once this time and see. Well, I might mess up the core, but that's okay. Okay, I have run out of room. So in the bag it has to go. Okay, so we have prepared pineapple, grapes, and strawberries. I'm thinking of maybe adding some kiwi or blueberries or both. And I haven't picked those up at Aldi yet, so I'm gonna look today, and then I'll add those when I get home and prepare those. But I didn't want to put them on a tray yet because it's not the party today. Tomorrow's the Super Bowl party. So I'll put it on this pretty tray tomorrow, and I'll just put enough that I think we need, and then I'll replenish the tray. And I might even use a bigger one than this. This is probably gonna be for the cheese and crackers. All right, so I'm gonna put this fruit in the fridge, and I don't have any fruit fresh, so I'm kind of taking my chances. I'm hoping that this will stay fresh because it does have citric acid in it already from the pineapple juice. I think we'll be okay. I know we'll be okay with the strawberries and the grapes. And I do want to find a very low sugar dip for the fruit. And when I find it, I'll just add it into, this video. Next up, I'm going to show you how to make some Little Smokies. Our last snack that I'm going to show you is the Smokies, and I chose to get Hillshire Farm. If I had a huge crowd, I would get another pack, and we only have 6 people that are coming to our party for tomorrow, and that's already including me and my husband. So I got 24 ounces of the beef Little Smokies, and they've got them in smaller packages and larger packages at the store. These came from Walmart. And then I've got some honey barbecue sauce by Sweet Baby Ray's. And I have the Walmart brand Concord Grape Jelly. Now what I'm gonna do, since I only have 1 pack of Smokies, I'm probably not gonna put them in the crock pot. I'm probably gonna put them in a small saucepan, a sauce pot on the stove. And I'm only gonna cook them maybe 35 or 45 minutes on low. These are actually already fully cooked, and I don't wanna cook them to death on the stove. So you are probably gonna use the crock pot for yours, and that's fine. But I am going to just use, like, I'll show you. I'm probably gonna put mine in a pot about like this. It's about 2 quarts, I believe. And I'm just gonna cook them on low. I'm first of all gonna drain the liquid off of this, because it's probably got preservatives, and I might even rinse them off slightly to get all the preservatives off. And then I'm gonna put in half of a jar of jelly and half of a bottle of barbecue sauce. Now, if you have 2 packs of these, you're gonna use the entire jar and the entire bottle of barbecue sauce. And feel free to use whatever sauce you like, because that's gonna be what you like. Hey guys, my video was running out of storage on my phone, so I wanted to let y'all know that I'm sorry I didn't get to say goodbye in the video. But hey, I hope you have a wonderful Super Bowl party. I hope you invite your friends, and I hope y'all just have a great time eating and just being together. All right, y'all have a great afternoon.